Cooking Diva, a novel about a Thai girl with a passion for Thai cooking by Panwadee, Ponglada, Ittimakin. Episode 9. Good morning, everyone. Chaiatichart came to the restaurant next morning. All staffs in their uniforms welcomed him with smiles on their faces. The female staff wore pink Thai silk costumes, while the male staff wore black suit uniform. The chef and the assistant chef were in pink blouses and blue skirts, with white aprons and white chef caps. Everyone gave a white promptly and in an orderly manner. My name is Chaiatichart. I'm Kunya's grandson. From now on, I will work with all of you. If anyone has any good ideas or comments and questions, please feel free to talk to me. My goal is to make our restaurant very famous again. You all can meet me anytime at my office. My name is Mani. I'm the cashier. Everyone calls me Kun Gao. A small woman with a hair bun introduced herself to the new boss. She wore thick makeup and square-shaped eyeglasses. She looked like a picky and strict person. Other employees took turns introducing themselves to the new boss. Tiu Tong or Tiu was a tall man who had pretty face and looked very neat. But Tong Sha or Tong was a small man who looked alert all the time. Sida or Sui, meaning beautiful, was a girl with no interesting features. Ya Yi or Look Yi was small but pretty, and her eyes were always glittering. Janine also introduced herself to the new boss. At last, the assistant chef introduced herself to everyone. My name is Meedee Songla. She stepped out in front of everyone and then stepped back. Meedee had bent her head down to avoid the keen eyes, the eyes of the new restaurant manager. The new boss showed a thin smile on his good-looking face. The girl Meedee had been acting so funny. She might have been afraid that she was going to be punished for not having been nice to him too many times. He tried to remember everyone's names and faces as he had to work with all of them. I may change a few things here for the better. I hope you all will understand. Please go to work. Where can we see you when we have problem? Ya Yi, with more courage than others, asked. Her eyes were glittering even more. He thought for a second. I will be in my office, not every day, but you all can meet me there. The restaurant's manager office was on the second floor. Grandmother used to work here when she was well. Dujan has arranged to have it cleaned before Chaiatichart came to work here. The employee's room was near the kitchen. Oh, assistant chef, please meet me in the office. Everyone turned their faces to look at Meedee. She was the first one to be a victim. Janine gave a sportive smile to the girl. Don't worry, you haven't done anything wrong. Meedee stood still. She didn't know what would happen next. He might want to give a little punishment for what she did to him the other day, asking him to carry the grocery bags. Did he want to get a revenge on me? With her pale face, she walked behind his tall body to the office upstairs. He sat on his chair behind the thick black teakwood desk. She walked to the desk and stood in front of him. Your forehead is still swollen. I really did not intend to hurt you. Here, apply this ointment. It will help you get better sooner. And don't blame me that I ruined your face. While she took the ointment tube from him, she was wondering what was going on there. Why was he so nice to her now? He probably wanted her to be graceful to him so he could easily use her. Thank you, sir. She was also nice to him, but only because she was afraid of losing her job. My grandmother wants me to visit all the suppliers. She wants you to go with me so that if we need anything, you can go with the driver. Why don't we take Auntie Chamnian as well? She has to cook for the customers and Kunya too. She cannot go anywhere. When are you going? I want to be prepared. You don't have to look beautiful when you go working with me. I won't even want to look at your face. He was trying to be a little arrogant, just to be a little reserved, but he made her feel very low. No, I meant I would inform Auntie Chamnian before I went. Don't worry, I will do the informing job. Meet me at the parking lot in front of the house at 4 a.m. I will wait for you there. Yes, sir. She knew she shouldn't argue with him anymore. After all, he was the boss. It was grandmother's wish. Everyone had to do it. She was there to work, not for a fun ride. That's it. You can go now. I have work to do. She gave him a while before walking out like a tame dog. Chaiatichart smiled with amusement. He knew that. She had to do what she was told, as he was her boss. That afternoon, Attorney Chao Nai came to meet Chaiatichart at his office. They were to discuss all his grandmother's businesses, including real estate in Pattaya. Chao Nai was a man of charisma. He was very well dressed and prepared, and appeared gentlemanly. Kunya told me that you would meet me here. I came here to brief you about all grandmother business as well as her real estate. I have brought along all the papers with me. Go ahead. Let's get started. Chaiatichart was a silly man. When it came to working, the two discussed the matter for almost 2 hours. Meedee, in her favorite clothes, a white shirt and jeans, was on time at the parking lot to meet Chaiatichart. He joined her a little bit later. You are on time. Shall we go now? Wait. I made coffee and breakfast for you. Dutjan in her pink nightgown with a black Chinese silk robe came out to the house to meet him. Thanks. Chaiatichart grabbed a brown bag from her. He then gave a command to Meedee. Come sit with me in the front seat. You must help me read the road signs. I have never driven to these places before. Meedee went to sit in the front seat with him. She could sense that Dutjan wanted to go along, but couldn't because of grandmother. She had to take care of the old lady. He went on the motorway to Chantraburi province. Their first destination was a fruit orchard. He used the GPS to navigate the way, while Meedee helped him with the road signs in Thai language, at which he wasn't good. She also had to do the job of a coffee server, handing him the coffee cup while he was driving. She wasn't hungry as she already had early breakfast. They arrived at the orchard before noon. The owners welcomed them with broad smiles. After introducing themselves, the owners took them sightseeing around the orchard. They both looked at all the fruit trees with delight. The orchard was plentiful with durians, rambutans, and mangosteens. After they had been around the orchard, they went back to the front. We are glad to meet you. I heard that your grandmother was in hospital. Is she well now? The middle-aged man asked with a loud voice. My grandmother is getting better every day. Your grandmother used to come here. She used to always order fruits from our orchard. A chubby woman explained with a sincere smile. We still want to order some fruits from your orchard. I will be doing the ordering. Just give us a call and tell us what you want. We will deliver them to your restaurant. We make deliveries in Bangkok to Bangkok regularly. Here, why don't you try some of our fresh and delicious fruit? We regularly offer these to visitors as a one-price buffet, but as our guests, we invite both of you to have the buffet on us. He looked at her. She was looking at all the fruits on the long table with hungry eyes. They were mouth-watering indeed. Let me pay for 2 buffets. No, be our guest and take your time. We normally have a limit of 1 hour for tourists. The chubby woman said. He turned his face to her and smiled a little. Go ahead, all you can eat. She smiled with embarrassment. He could read her mind like he could read a book, but she did not care what he would think about her. She ate 1 durian and other fruits until she was full. There was no room in her stomach for anything else. Chaiatichart had some fruits, but not as much as Meedee did. After that, they gave a wine to the orchard owner. Chaiatichart did not forget to order some fruits for his grandmother and the restaurant. While he was driving on the road that led to the next destination, he was thinking, what a girl. She is like a pig, but why is she not fat?